welcome to Oak Ridge Farm again. Today, the first video we did was our milking demonstration, and in the meantime we've been getting all the fields ready for corn planting. We planted one plot of corn. Soil temps are perfect, weather's perfect. We got rain coming in a couple days, and yeah, it's time to get seed in the ground. A lot of the farmers around are doing the same thing. Everyone's just trying to get all the crops planted, so you guys will have corn on your table. Corn's in cereal. It's in so many other products that you guys probably don't even know. And let's go over the corn planter. A neat thing about the corn planter is the first thing that goes down into the ground on the corn planter is going to be your fertilizer. On this planter we have liquid fertilizer, so it just gives the plant the nutrition it needs to grow and get off to a good start. The liquid fertilizer, there's 6 different discs that the applications actually injects it into the ground. Going on to the next part of the planter that's really important, and it's just the next part. This disc here, it actually helps me align the next set of rows in the field. So probably some of you think that when you drive, you just see the tractor going down the field, that we're just driving along. There's actually a lot of skill to it, and you actually have to plant in the straightest rows that you can, and then turn the planter around and align it back up perfectly with the last set of rows. For this planter, we're planting on 30-inch rows, so when we turn around we want to always be in the exact same spot. That way in the fall, if you guys have ever seen a combine, the combine actually then aligns perfectly with how we planted the corn. So that's our marker, and then we go into our seed boxes. So each seed box has corn in it, and I'll have you take a look. So for this application in this field is just a few acres. What I do is I just measure out and I put the exact amount of seed that I need in the planter for this field. There's a lot of things going on when the seed's getting planted. So the seed is in the seed box, and there's actually small gears in there that drop the seed evenly. So about and you can set it up differently. For this planter, every 8 to 10 inches, there's a seed going in the ground. And then we can actually set on the depth of how far the seed goes down into the ground. And it's all determined by what kind of soil we have. So some ground, like this ground out here today, is going to be a little sandy towards the top. But either way, it's still a pretty loamy dirt, pretty soft. So it's very easy for us to get the seed into the ground, so we're not planting it extremely deep or putting a lot of pressure on the seed to put it down in the dirt farther. So it's gonna be a good day of planting, and we can't wait to show you. We're gonna have some drone footage, and we're gonna show you guys exactly how I'm planting, going down the field, and what it all looks like from a little different perspective. All right, I'm back. Part 2 of planting corn. I actually thought I'd bring you guys in the cab of the tractor. Sorry if it's a little loud, but we got the corn planter behind us. We got our marker down, and we're ready to plant corn. This is our first pass of 2020, so pretty exciting, and a lot of work that goes into this, and it's always exciting to put the seeds in the ground and see what happens come fall. Definitely hope for good weather. We're gonna take off, and a big thing what we want to do is we want to drive the tractor as straight as we can. This is going to help us with a number of things. We're going to be able to, in the fall when the combine takes off the corn, he'll be able to follow the rows very easy and make sure that he picks up all of the corn that was planted. So if you don't have very straight lines, you can run over some corn, and then you know, then the deer will eat it, the turkeys will eat it, all the wildlife will eat it. So it won't be wasted. It just won't be in front of you know, in front of our tables and for the cows. So as you can see, we have the marker down. It's giving me that line that I need in order to see where my next pass will be. But yeah, we are putting corn in the ground, so it's exciting. Some of the things that you'll see in here is we got a bunch of levers. We got some monitors. This monitor is actually not used for the corn planter. It's used for our hay baler. So we try to set our tractors up to help us, just like you might have computers, laptops, things like that, that help you do your job, especially in school or at work. Well, ours is in the tractor, and so we have many different levers and things like that. The lever here will actually raise and lower our planter. So when we get to the end, we'll raise it up out of the ground, and we turn around and we line up perfectly with that marker that's giving us a marker on where we need to go next. And yeah, we'll keep planting corn. So we'll get a few acres done, and I'll check in with you guys in a little while.